everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? We go back to the beginning here. Why does it do that? I don't know. We go back to the beginning. Vinny Hagen, what's up? Isaac Ramirez, Brad. Thank you again, Brad. What's on the agenda? I don't know. You tell me. This is soup du jour. This is soup of the day. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Mike Aldana, what's up? Just listening to a KNC Masterpiece segment. Well, tell us what it's all about. Nothing against KNC. That's my least favorite show. I can't stand Mike Bassick. Just saying. Darlene Mosher, how are you? We know Jerry Jones is full of crap. If we don't do nothing free agent, that means Jerry Jones is really not talking. That's what I'm saying. I feel hoodwinked. It's a wait and see time of season when we're talking about what the show actually accomplishes. Yeah, I understand, Mike. Let's see here. Got Crystal in the house. Jojo, hello. Good afternoon, game time. Hope your day is doing well. You know that you truly appreciate it. Thanks to all you do. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much, Jojo. I'm tired today. I don't have any energy. I'm further behind than I want to be. Let's put it that way. But thank you so much. Vinny Hagen, what's up, man? Crystal, Regina Green, sister from another mother. Ronnie, what's up? What's up? Linda, thank you again, Linda. That was very kind of you. Thank you. Ruben Walls, Devil Dog, what's up, man? What's up, Devil Dog? Howard Dickerson, what's up, bro? A little behind because of this morning, but I'll be done by 4:30. Yeah, enjoy it, man. I'm not getting done till 5:15. I don't know. 5:30 at the latest. I'm just tired, man. I don't know what's going on. It's the allergies. I'm a little under the weather, but it's allergies because it keeps getting nice and then it's not nice and then it's nice. Everybody at work sneezing and coughing. Ruben Walls, what's up? What's up, Ruben? How are you? Let's see who we got here. Yeah, start talking about stuff. Whatever you guys on phone, hard to respond. Yes. I'm the same way when I'm on Mark's Live sometimes, Linda, when everybody's shouting me out. It's not like being on my computer where it'll highlight the name, you know? So, Alina, how are you, Alina? What's up, Jeff Lee? How are you, man? What's going on? So yeah, I got to everybody. Yeah, I don't really know. I did see where Jake Ferguson did come out and say, Jake Ferguson came out and said that we're not looking, we're looking past the playoff loss and we're looking through the wall, whatever that means. So they're looking through walls. Good. Maybe you can look through a defense. I don't know. Darlene, I know where there's one way I'll get a running back and then I can get a wide receiver and offensive line, a guy who can stop the run. Yeah, I know, man. It's Darlene, there's a lot that we need to do. We can do it. It's just right now it's like a wing and a prayer. We're kind of like, do we really believe that they're going to go all in? I think we're all skeptical. I want to hope that they will. How many times can you get slapped in the face on national television and realize that you're not good enough? Jerry Jones, you're not good enough. Your team is not good enough. Your offensive line is not good enough. Your defensive line is not good enough. Now, what I will tell you is, being not good enough doesn't mean you're horrible. Being not good enough means we need to go out and be proactive in getting players. You don't have the luxury of just using the draft because you're so talented that you can add to via the draft. No. You need to spend dollars. You need to spend dollars, dollar bill. That's what you need to do. EJB, what's up, man? How are you? Hamid, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, I'm the same way. Weather can't make up its mind, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm out of it today, man. I'm really tired. I mean, last night after the stream, I was kind of wound up. So I think I remember seeing the clock was 11. I probably fell asleep a little after 11. Then I woke up in the recliner, and I thought it said 4 a.m. Like, wow, I slept good. Went to the bathroom, looked at the clock again, it said 1 a.m. So I probably slept for about a good hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. But when I went downstairs into bed, 1 o'clock, I opened my eyes. It was 6 o'clock, and then I think I laid in bed for a half hour, just kind of closing my eyes, but I was awake. And then I got up at 6:30. But I'm just tired today. I don't know. Oh, man. So Brian, do you think that Jerry Jones is spoon feeding us crap again? Well, that's what I was alluding at this morning. Here's the deal. I want to think not. I want to think that that's just me overreacting. But it's been so long since we've done anything substantial in free agency that's actually made a difference. Listen, I get it. Free agency doesn't always work. You can't use free agency to cure you. But where we're at, we need a couple positions, right? These are meat and potatoes positions, linebacker and D-line. Those guys, listen, I'm not talking McCoy's, who was shot when he came here, and I'm not talking who was the guy that we got who was in Kansas City that we got, and he's Don Terry Poe. I'm not talking McCoy and Poe. I'm talking Leonard Williams or DJ Reader, or there's a bunch of guys to do that in Miami. Give me somebody, and give me a linebacker. You have to do it. You have to do it, Ruben. You have to do it. I mean, all this media BS, nothing came from the Eagles only media. The Eagles have a lot of issues right now, man. I mean, if you saw the beginning of the telecast last night, we touched on a few articles I read online locally from the Eagles about Dracula. So, Dracula's on a hot seat just like Mike McCarthy's on a hot seat. Sirianni and McCarthy are both on a hot seat, man. You got to win. He probably won't, Hamid. Everything is up in the air until we make a significant move. Yeah, Vinny, and I'm not going to overreact to one move. We need to set ourselves up to where we could take best player. You know, you saw what happened when we don't take best player. What's up, Jorge? Jorge Alicea is in the house. What's up, my man? Thank you. I'm glad you like the content, man. I try. I'm just an average guy spilling out my heart and soul in front of everybody, and I feel like I know the Cowboys pretty well. Thanks, man. I respect how you don't keep it centered around one player. Yeah, Jorge, it's not about one player, you know. And listen, I assume you're a Cowboy fan, but whatever team you root for and everybody, just remember, I root for the star. I know, like that, like, you know, Eagle fans is, oh my God. I root for the team. Players are going to come and go. As much as I love Dak, I'm not rooting for Dak. I'm rooting for the Cowboys. When you start rooting for a player over, success over the team success, then you got to go, bro. You ain't a true Cowboy fan, or you're not a true Eagle fan. If your sole purpose is to see Jalen Hurts, I'm not saying you're not rooting for Jalen, but, if Jalen Hurts, he gets hurt, or if Carson Wentz gets hurt and Nick Foles wins the Super Bowl, you're going to enjoy it, right? Why? Because you're an Eagle fan. So if that got hurt and we won it with Trey Lance, I'm going to enjoy it just the same. Okay? So I'm a Cowboy fan. First and foremost, I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm not, I root for all my players. But it's almost like as soon as you spurn me or leave me, I got to turn the page. We moving forward. We're not looking back. I ain't sitting. Sorry. You don't care about me. Let's face it. These players don't give two squats about me or you. But I'm not going to be that guy and be rude. I'm going to root for the team. And I really root for Dak Prescott. But it is what it is, Jorge. Hamid, since the salary cap, our Cowboys been non-factors. Well, no, we've won 4 playoff games, 5 playoff games. Okay, and you have been such a factor that you've won 1 Super Bowl. It's all about Super Bowls, Hamid. That's the thing. You want to say factor, non-factor. We still got 6 from 30 years of ineptness, and you still got 1. Or no, we got 5, and you got 1. Sorry, I'm thinking about next year. No, I'm joking. Let's see. Devil Dog. Wouldn't it be great if we didn't have a salary cap, Vinny? Devil Dog, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. But what does that say? That says that our guys aren't smart enough to win with a salary cap. You should be able to win with a salary cap. Our guys are too stubborn and aren't good enough. It takes a little luck. It does. Like if you get a guy like Tom Brady or you get a guy like Patrick Mahomes, it takes a little luck, people. It's not easy. Mike Aldana. Usually have huge salary attack when the season changes. Yeah, sporadically. Yeah, that's why I think it might be happening because in the morning it's real cold. I had a lot of frost on my windows this morning. But it's going to be 65 in a couple days. So go figure. Would you do a roundtable with NFC East Broke Media? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. Problem is, when you do roundtables, I can't get to the chat. I take pride of getting to the chat, so it's basically just going to be a show. So to have a live stream as that is kind of ridiculous because if you got 3, 4, 5 people, there's no way we can all get to our respective chats. It's just not going to happen. So, just know that your comments not going to be discussed. I try and answer as many of the comments as I can. Howard, you're already a contender in the NFC. Should be aggressive in free agency and then draft best player available. That's the idea, Howard. But the Cowboys always try and outthink themselves and think they're smarter than everybody. It's not hard, people. When I say Howard can draft just as good as Howie in the first round, I mean it. I'm not. As much information as we have nowadays with Dane Brugler's top 100, I know that's the primetime Phil. He just don't like Dane Brugler. Not that for anything he does other than the way he looks. I don't know. Ask Prime. But Dane Brugler, the NFL scouts and GMs have the beast on their draft table. The beast, if you don't know, is Dane Brugler's final rankings. It's like, I don't know, 500 names or whatever. The beast. And he issues the beast right out. He releases it right before the draft. And all the teams have the beast, a copy of the beast, in their draft room. So that tells you what Dane Brugler really does know. So, Hamid, free agency helps Eagles in 2018 Super Bowl. I'm not going to say it didn't help. What helped was the team getting hot at the right time. That's what helped. What helped was things happened for a reason. You lost MVP candidate Carson Wentz only to have Nick Foles, Nicky Six, come in and run Philly at the end of the game. That shit don't happen very often. The stars aligned for you that year. You didn't have injuries in the crucial times. You got hot at the right time, and you rode the wave. As Mark Holmes likes to say, it's riding the wave. The Eagles rode the wave that year. Not easy to do. Players who aren't past their prime. Agreed. Mike, true, the player doesn't have to be in his prime, but close. Yeah. Free agency helped Eagles 28 Super Bowl. I already got you there. But I think Jimmy Johnson's going to talk to Jerry, and they're going to make this happen in free agency. I hope you're right, Darlene. But, it's like when I tell the people that I know, they say, like, I would say more, not so much family, but friends or people who talk a lot and say they got your back. It's more like you have to see action after a while. You can't just talk and never deliver. Actions speak louder than words. So we'll see what they do. And we're going to be here to rip people off. Rip people up, not off. We're going to rip people up if they don't deliver. Thomas Garrett, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? I'm tired today, bud. I don't have the energy. Do you pay 60 mil to playoff wins in 8 years? Do not pay 60 mil to playoff wins. Okay, yeah, you're anti-Dak. I get it. Well, here's the thing. You're already locked into paying him 60 this year. If you restructure his deal, you could save a nice amount of money off the contract. But uh, if you just restructure, there's void years left in his contract. There's 2 void years, so you could restructure it, right, and let him play this year and next year. Or no, let him play this year. You could let him play this year, right? Restructure the deal. He'll be a free agent next year. He'll only count like 24 against the cap this year, but next year's cap number will be 55, and you won't have the player. Yes, what I just said. If you don't believe me, go to Pro Football Talk. They have the same article there. That's where I got it from. You could restructure Dak's deal now. Well, you don't even have to talk to him. I don't think. He's getting his money. He's owed 59.2 mil. So you can restructure it and throw some monies into the void year, or 2 void years, and you could release him after the year, but who will count 55 million against the cap next year without being on your team? So you need to extend him out. My opinion, short dog. There will be a new DC to get the defensive. Will the new DC get? Yeah, I would think, Lady Lieber, that Zimmer will have a say in the draft. We always allow our coordinators to have a say, which I think is a good thing. I just do. Jorge, I'm a Cowboys fan for sure. I want to see them win. Me too, Jorge. It's not about Dak or Tony Pollard or CD. I love all those players, but it's about really winning, really. It's about ultimately getting number 6 before Bang Bang gets number 6. It's about getting number 6 to restore the my feeling and my excitement in this team. I'm always excited about the Cowboys, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, but we'll find a way to blow it. Yeah, but, you got Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, but Tom Brady. I haven't felt very confident. No, Dallas got hot. That's what surprised me about the playoffs. I really expected them to play better, but nobody played well. So you can't just blame one person. You can't fire everybody, right? That's why I'm surprised McCarthy's back. But that ship has sailed. He's back. Lame duck. Let's see what happens. It's always been a love-hate relationship with these Dallas Cowboys since their last Super Bowl appearance. Yeah, it's definitely love-hate, Mike. At least what it is with me. I get so frustrated with this team. Darlene, I'm not going to even feel no good until we get to something in free agency. At least got players that's not. Yeah, I agree, Darlene. I'm not going to feel good at all. If we don't do nothing in free agency, then... And if we do something late in free agency to try and get somebody on the cheap, then you're not serious. Then stop talking about it. You're not. Listen, you're not serious, and you are the Cleveland. Well, I can't even say Cleveland Browns. What would be a comparison, right? You couldn't say the Bears. The Bears actually tried. They just screw it up. I can't take you serious unless you bring in a couple blue chip players. So if you don't if you don't re-sign Dak and CD before the start of free agency, then you're not serious. Then you still are in the mentality of, yeah, but we want to do it our way. Yeah, we'll give Dak a contract, but he's got to take our contract. Dak's got all the leverage, people. That's the only thing that sucks in the situation. Mark Holmes aside, I know he wants Dak to get every penny. I'm not trying to say that. But here's the deal. Dak owns all, not 99. He owns all 100% of the leverage in this situation, which means he could say, I'm not agreeing to nothing with void years in it. You're going to pay me the top of the market. Why he would do that, I wouldn't know, because it'll be a miserable time in Dallas if you can't go out and sign other players. You see, we need to. Okay, you can't always be the coach, people. It's not always the coach. You can't always blame everything on the coach. Sometimes the players need to perform. But in this day and age of quarterbacks making $60 million and receivers making what they're making, you got Micah Parsons wanting to reset the market and make 30, 35 million a year. You can't pay them all. So Dak, you're gonna have to be creative in how they let them be creative in how they structure your contract. Not saying you're not gonna get your money. Everybody go, oh, like why should he take less? I'm not asking him to take less. 74 degrees and sunny here in part of Texas. Oh, that's beautiful, Devil Dog. It's overcast. It's probably mid-40s here. Thomas is a grown man. Yes, he is, Vinny. Dave Thompson would like to see Dane in a war room. Dave, Dane is a bad man when it comes to evaluating talent. You don't always have to agree. Nobody agrees 100% of the time, but you follow Dane, you'll be right more times than you're not. All right, Thomas Garrett, breaking. Ooh, I was thinking about that. Thomas Garrett, there he is. I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, I wonder if Harrison Smith, and you're telling me it's on Bleacher Report? Wow, Thomas, pick him up. That would be a good move. Harrison Smith will be a cap casualty. I don't even know. If somebody can, look up and see how old Harrison Smith is. Smith would be a nice pickup. Vinny, yes, pick him up. Short dog, salute. Don't mean nothing. We know how to move money. Exactly, Darlene. You can get anybody you want, Darlene. Don't let them tell you they can't. Expect Zimmer to reach out to Harrison Smith. Dude, I'm excited now. I got that warm and fuzzy feeling from Thomas. Gets really old going through the same crap. Vinny, that's why, actually, dude, YouTube has actually saved me a heartache because, like when I get views, I laugh. It's like, all right, you want to shit the bed? Look at my videos. When I'm doing a Cowboys loss reaction video, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10,000 views. A lot of haters out there. So, you know what? At least I could vent with you guys and girls about this crap that we got to put up with. He's getting paid, people. Jorge, I was tough in Cowboys all season, especially after they beat up on bad teams. And I got carried away, but how can we not, Jorge? We were rolling, baby. Vinny Hagan, he will be that enforcer that will replace Curse. I'll take it. You know what I'm going to do now, Thomas? I'm going to do a little something later on Harrison Smith. Game time. What do you do with Micah Parsons? Do you pay him $35 a year or try to trade him for picks so you can field a team? Michael Rizzo, I got a little flack. I would definitely see his value, but ultimately, he's saying that he don't need to have a deal this year. That the prices aren't going to go up. But he's more concerned about Dak and CD getting a deal. So I let it ride another year. Obviously, if you can re-sign him, that would be good. You want to keep him. I can't imagine Zimmer not wanting him. It's not going to be hard to keep him and pay him $30 a year as long as you construct the contract a certain way. That's not a problem. I kind of want to see him in Zimmer's defense first, Michael Rizzo. Don't you think? Maybe we wait a year, see what he can do in Zim's defense. Maybe he's even better. I like it. We are living through the definition of insanity. Yeah, we know what that is, Devil Dog. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result or something to that effect. Howard, also just booked my vacation today. Starts in 2 weeks. Can't wait. That's cool. I hope you enjoy it. My next vacation will be draft week, where I head out the Tuesday of the draft. I drive to my buddies in Virginia, about a 3-hour drive. Stay Tuesday night, wake up Wednesday morning, drive from Virginia with a 7-hour drive with Mark Holmes and the chef, David Wiley. Roll up to Detroit about, let's see, about 5, 6 o'clock at night. After like a few stops, maybe 6 o'clock, roll up, check in, kick back, you do some videos from the hotel, get a game plan for the next day. Exciting stuff, baby. Heading to the Poconos. Enjoy yourself, man. It's been a rough week, I know. For you, I mean. Vinny Hagan, he was one of Zimmer's favorite players when he was at Minnesota. Thomas, it makes too much sense. If he indeed is a cap casualty, I'm going to do a video on that, my man. They need to go away with the Texas Coast offense. Let's see what Jimmy thinks about it. And Zimmer. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I thought the offense was good. I really do. Like, we just need to make a hard decision on a few players. Tyron Smith on defense. On offense is a big one. I would say the biggest move on offense is Tyron Smith and Tony Pollard. What are you doing with them guys? And Michael Gallup. Tyron, Tony, and Michael. I would say Tony gone. Tyron most likely gone, but he wants to be a Cowboy. So, again, we can't do shit until guys get re-signed. And we got Stephen Jones wait until the last possible minute. So I'm glad I was mean as I was last summer arguing with Mark because I was right. There, I said it. At Mark Holmes. At his ass. Keep having his back. He sucks. Sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. They need to go away. Yeah, I got you. Thomas would take him a minute. Yeah, I would take him in a minute too. Thanks, Regina. Drifting Cowboy John. How are you, sir? I haven't seen you here or in a while. Thank you for stopping by. Our second round linebacker that got hurt before the season will be ready this season. Yes, DeMarvion Overshown. I will give you a little bit of background on him. What makes Overshown what he is his instincts. He always seems to pick the right gap and speed and sideline to sideline. Now, coming back from an ACL, we need to be patient with him. And he's never played it down in the NFL. So he's kind of on the smaller side, but he'll be fine. But again, not worried about his size, but we can't rely on a rookie, if you know what I'm saying. I expect great things from him, but we need to add two linebackers to that room, especially assuming that Leighton Vander Esch will retire. What's up, Ronnie? Can McCarthy get another 12-5 season? Of course he can. We'll have to wait when the schedule comes out. That'll be fun, right? We'll have to wait and see, but I don't know that we'll get to 12. Maybe we'll get to 11. Our Super Bowl teams never won 12, so I don't care about that. Michael Risbell, let's see here. Didn't spend more than $9 million on a free agent since Brandon Carr. Yeah, and they feel like they spent too much, Brooklyn Joe. That's why they're not doing it again, which is, you can't be gun shy. Michael Rizzo, extend Dak 5 years, $48 million a year. I don't know that he'll take that, Michael. Ronnie, it's going to be a tough season with our schedule. It's going to be a tough season. I don't care that we don't get to 12. I'm not even saying, as long as you make the playoffs, right? It's Jerry's fault for that shitty contract, not Dak. Yeah, Devil Dog, that's because we waited and franchised him, right? Now we can't even franchise him again. Dak owns all the cards. Overshown will be back, but not the same player before the injury. Plus, he has to adjust his Zimmer's defense scheme. Yeah, Mike, he'll be fine because he really didn't play in Quinn's defense. He studied the playbook, but he played a couple preseason games. One preseason game, maybe two. I think he got hurt in the second one. Zach Manning, what up? Here you go again. But I'll say hi to you. Thanks for stopping by. If I'm Mike Zimmer, I would have my cell phone on speed dial when Harrison Smith is released. I think everybody expects that. What's that, G-Sot? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm on my lunch that I just ended. So I got to go real quick. I'll get through all the chat. Can we start a GoFundMe for Mark Holmes? An electric shaver and a haircut. We need a linebacker so we can stop the run. I think he's 31, but it doesn't matter. Age is just a damn number. There you go. I like that. Harrison Smith, 35. Ooh. Will that Giants be the court over evaluation? Will the Giants be in court over the evaluation of their team? I'm not sure. Clemente, hit the likes. Thanks, buddy. Game time. The Vikings or former Vikings played under the 8. Game time. The Vikings or former Vikings that played under our 8 free agent defensive. Ooh, nice. Nice. That shouldn't tell him in not signing a deal. Free agency, don't need mailing players, don't need 2 or 3. Yeah. Your average librarian. What's up? Poor game time. You gotta put up with Mark Holmes talking about Dak for 2 days or so. The Corzo family, how are you? That's not my local, but thank you, Corzo. I think Tyron on the yacht right now. Yeah, he's kicking back. Give Overshone some peanut butter and creatine. There you go. Jimmy Johnson's not on the payroll. It'd be hard to get off the fishing boat. Now, ain't Harrison Smith old? He may be, but you still bring him in. Mailman always delivers. Have a good day. Thanks, JoJo. I'm out of here, people. I'll probably do something later. Just keep a lookout. Late. Peace.